Hi, my name is David Procyshyn from Do Yoga With Me. Welcome to video 3 in our 3-part series on an introduction to yoga for absolute beginners. We've already covered how to sit comfortably, how to stretch, and then some yoga principles such as how to anchor, how to create the stretch, alignment, and breath. In video 3, we're adding more movement now. So we're going to go through a flow called a sun salutation. And what you need to focus on is how to do it the way that fits you. So I'm going to provide you a few different examples. In many classes, teachers will be taking you through a sun salutation. And if you can't quite do the one that they're asking you to do, you can modify it with techniques that I'm going to show you in class today. Enjoy the class. We'll start standing, and we're going to move through a sun salutation, as I said in the introduction. If you have sensitive knees, you may want to put some padding down halfway between the ends of your mat, because that's typically where your knee is going to go down when we do the lunge. So I'm putting that there. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to get your own. Put it down. Obviously, the thicker the blanket, the more padding it provides for you. And then when you're ready, come to the front of your mat. Stand with your feet hip-width apart with all of your toes pointing in the same direction, or relatively so. And then stand in what we call mountain pose. So you want to feel tall and strong. So the feet are rooted down, and then you feel a rebounding effect of the whole body lifting up to the top of the head. So nice and tall, long and strong. And also the shoulder blades press into the heart to lift it forward, and that makes the shoulders shift back, and you'll feel a broadening effect across the collarbone. Okay, let's close our eyes for a moment. Feel the lift through the top of the head, like the spine is as long as it can be. Moving through our first sun salutation, we'll begin with just the arms. Breathe in and out through the nose. So exhale first. Inhale, sweep the arms above the head, reach up. Exhale, the palms past the heart, and go back down to your sides. And let's make this range of motion really big. Inhale, reach back, then up, then join the palms. Exhale, palms past the heart and to your sides. Again, big range of motion in the shoulders. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms past the heart and to the sides. Okay, adding a forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Now follow my voice. Exhale, fold down. So you're letting the spine round, and then drop the fingertips to the ground. When you inhale, the fingertips move to the shins, and you find a flat spine, just like you're forming the number 7 with your body. Exhale, let the spine round again. Reach the fingertips to the floor. Slight bend to the knees, rounding the back all the way up to standing. Again, big range of motion in the shoulders. Join the palms. Exhale, palms past the heart and to your sides. Good, 2 more times. Big range of motion. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms past the nose as you come forward, round the spine. Inhale to flatten back, fingertips to the shins. Exhale, round again. The rounded back, slightly bent knees, come all the way up. Big reach with the arms, join the palms. Exhale, palms past the heart to your sides. 1 more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to flatten back. Exhale to fold. Inhale all the way up. Sweep the arms above the head, join the palms. Exhale, palms past the heart to your sides. Okay, as we move to the next stage, 2 things I want to mention before we move on. First, you'll probably notice already there's a meditative quality to this. So as you move, feel free to close your eyes and really get into body sensations so you're feeling everything. The second is that we want to maximize everything we do. So we're maximizing range of motion when we move the arms in a big circle. We're maximizing the stretch when we do a forward fold or a lunge. But we're also holding the stretches in a way that we're not stressing the body out. And we're energizing the body instead of tensing the body. So you want the stretch to happen. So there's always a balance, as we talked in earlier video, of effort and release. So everything that you do, keep that balance of effort and release. So the stretch can happen and you're putting enough energy or effort into the pose to establish the stretch. Okay, mountain pose. Exhale through the nose. Now we're adding the step back. Inhale, reach up. Big range of motion. Exhale to fold, rounding the spine. Now the fingertips to the shins as you flatten your back, forming the number 7. And now you exhale, forehead to the knees. Good. Now step your right foot back, lower the knee onto the floor or the blanket if it's there, and come up with your hands on top of the thigh. Okay, so before we move into the lunge, press the belly in, so you're tucking the tailbone down, and then use the right glute to press the hip forward. You'll probably feel that stretch already. Now make sure your knee doesn't go past the ankle when you shift into the lunge. If it does, move the front foot forward, and then shift the ribs back and lift up through the top of the head. Okay, one more breath here just to feel this stretch. Okay, now place both hands down inside the foot. Step your left knee onto the mat or the blanket next to the right and come right back into child's pose. So point the toes. Obviously, if you have tight ankles and knees, you won't be able to go back very far, but sink the hips back. Arms still reach forward and the head drops down. Okay, now when you breathe in, come forward onto the hands. Step your right hand in, step your right foot forward, and come back into the lunge. Hands on the thigh. Tuck the belly in, tailbone under, push the hip forward with your right glute. Shift the ribs back, and then shift into the lunge. And all of these elements will become second nature the more you do this. So you're trying your best to keep the spine long. Soften the shoulders, relax your face. Find that effortless feeling in the pose. Okay, now step the fingertips to the floor. Tuck the back toes under and step the back foot next to the front. Inhale, fingertips to the shins, find a flat spine. Exhale to round and fold. Inhale all the way up to stand. Sweep the arms, big circle with your hands as you join the palms above the head. Exhale, hands past the heart and to mountain pose. Okay, let's do that again. Now the other foot. Inhale, big range of motion. Reach up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to a flattened spine, like you're forming the number 7. And then exhale, round again. Now the left foot steps back. Lower the knee onto the mat. Inhale, come up. Hands on your thigh. Tuck the tailbone under. Press the belly in. Left glute pushes the hip forward and then shift into the lunge. And as you press the hands into the front thigh, shift the ribs back. Lift up through the top of the head. Step both hands to the floor inside the foot. Right knee back next to the left. Child's pose. Sinking back as far as it's comfortable for you. Then come onto the hands. Step your left foot forward. Both hands on the front thigh. Bring the pelvis upright. Lift up through the top of the head and shift into the lunge. So you're trying to prevent yourself from leaning forward. You actually want to, as the hips are shifting forward, you want to bring the upper body back and tuck the tailbone down so that you're lengthening out the lower back. Touch the fingertips to the floor. Step the back foot forward. Inhale to a flattened spine. Exhale to fold, rounding the back. Inhale all the way up to standing. Join the palms, big reach. Exhale, palms to the heart and arms to your sides. Okay, now we're adding lunge with the arms up and downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Fold, exhale. Inhale to flatten back. Exhale to fold. Right foot steps back, lower the knee. Come up, hands on the thigh first. Establish the connection to core.